this one down here?
Push that shotgun down.
Whose is this one?
Yeah, push it. Yeah.
Doesn't belong to anybody?
Angle it. Yeah, there you go. Angle it down.
Let me bang it a few times and see who's...
See if it goes out.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a microphone down here.
To the left of it.
It's not bad. I don't have anything, any items with which to start, other than the fact that right now I'm really glad I'm not the mayor of Boston. What, 70 some odd inches of snow right now. I was in Boston last Thursday night. It was -4 degrees, and the snow was already about 4 feet tall. Now it's even higher. So there are some benefits to living in Houston. What do y'all want to talk about?
You mentioned Allen Parkway during the meeting. Wanted to get your thoughts on that plan as it's laid out, and the impact both on people trying to use the park and then the impact on the traffic.
Well, there's going to be a full presentation to committee tomorrow, so I don't want to steal all their thunder, but we have been looking at Allen Parkway from a public safety standpoint for years, but the challenge has always been it has to connect to the on-ramps to the Pierce Elevated. We've also, as we've developed the Buffalo Bio Park and the new changes there, talked about we're making an amenity that is going to draw more people down to that park, and yet we're not enhancing the parking. And there are areas of the park that are just hard to access because of lack of parking. This provides us an opportunity to address both issues and to do it in conjunction with work that the state's doing. So we really think we're going to have a seamless integration of better access to 45, the Pierce Elevated, better traffic flow, slowing down traffic naturally along Allen Parkway, and then providing more parking for the park.
And when you're talking about public safety concerns, are we talking more about traffic collisions or people trying to get through there?
They go too fast. Allen Parkway was not designed to be a freeway. It's not designed to be a high-speed entry into downtown. The higher traffic, or higher speed traffic, is supposed to be on Memorial, which has much higher speed limits. Allen Parkway is a parkway. It's designed to kind of tool along and enjoy the greenery, and actually shouldn't really be faster than a normal city street, 35 miles an hour. And the speed limit is a little bit higher, but the problem is that people go much above the speed limit on Allen Parkway. And with the curves in it, it's nothing wrong with the street, it's the way that people drive on the street. So we think we can do some things to make it safer just by reconfiguring the lanes.
And could I get a reaction on the council committee's vote yesterday evening on the 6 members putting something on the agenda?
Yeah, this has been an object of, or a subject of conversation since I was on council. We had a charter review committee back then, and I have the same problem today that I had back then. Because we do not allow executive session, and because we are not allowed to confer outside of the public eye, how 6 council members can get together and craft an agenda item, I can't see any legal mechanism to do that. And today, the way the charter reads, it only takes 3 council members to call a meeting and consider an item. So I actually think they're going in the wrong direction, and they're creating a situation that can't legally be accomplished.
Does that mean that you won't place it on the agenda for the city council agenda?
Unless someone can explain to me how legally it can be done, it wouldn't be. I'm not going to put something on there that I don't think is. It's not a matter of whether I like it or not. It's just I can't figure out a legal mechanism to accomplish it. Because what they want to do is for 6 council members to get together and secretly meet and decide on an agenda item. Well, you can't secretly meet to decide on an agenda item.
Was that what defeated it?
You can't even publicly meet. I mean, you have to, in order for council members to confer at all about an item of business, it has to be publicly posted.
Was that what defeated it in the 90s as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a robust discussion about, well, in connection with the appeal of the General Appeals Board on a sign denial. And underneath that, there was a lot of discussion about the sign ordinance itself. Do you see a need to revise the ordinance, or?
I think there are probably any of our ordinances, particularly the older ordinances, there are tweaks we can make to improve it. One of the things that was repeatedly stated at the table that is actually not supported by the evidence, actually there's no evidence either way, and that is that the purchaser of the land actually bought this 1 foot wide, 75-foot strip when they bought their original property and not later. Just because HCAD has it listed as one tract doesn't mean it started out as one tract. And I still believe that the property owner, again, on its face, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Buying a 75-foot, 1 foot wide strip of land in order to stick a sign down on the freeway, it was pretty clear that they were trying to figure out a way to do what they wanted to do and get around the ordinance. I don't think there are very many good business owners in Houston that would do something like that, and I don't know that the ordinance is you're ever going to craft an ordinance that's designed to deal with someone deliberately trying to circumvent it.
Okay.
But the council took a different position, and that is if they were clever enough to do it, they ought to get to do it.